We are thrilled to have the opportunity to be able to share our current cost optimization guidance with you all. The purpose of the cost optimization is to outline a process that will guide you to perform a cost optimization exercise either as a self-service or with your account team, Microsoft team, or a third-party partner. Through this process, our objective is to provide the guidance and best practices on usage of Azure services in an optimized and cost-efficient manner. The outcome of the cost optimization process empowers you to gain more visibility, provide accountability, and optimization of your current cloud spend. Why is there a need for better cost management? As you can see from the slide I'm sharing with you, this is a report from Flexera 2020. Flexera 2020 State of the Cloud report. Here, Gartner predicts that worldwide public cloud services consumption Here, Gartner predicts that worldwide public cloud services consumption is only going to grow substantially by 2022. So if there is big investment into cloud services, it does beg to have a better cost management. And this is why we're investing our efforts into supporting you, helping you into fine-tuning your cost management processes. One of the other reasons why cost management is so important is the priority. Across all the industries based on this research, everyone is currently trying to cut corners and save as much as they can by optimizing their current Azure or cloud services footprint for that matter. Aside from these two slides that I shared with you, our personal mission, Microsoft's personal mission is to empower everyone to do more. Mission is to empower everyone to do more. And to that end, we are always listening to our customers, their feedback, their concerns about our products and services. So within last year, we heard So within last year, we heard some common concerns like, where am I spending the most in my cloud services? Where exactly is the money going? Services. Where exactly is the money going? How can I modernize my current workloads and reduce cost at the same time? How do I provide visibility to my business units on their spending and make them aware and accountable? So these are accountable. So these are the concerns we kept hearing. And as a result, we began a process to sort of monitor general usage patterns and understand the spikes and dips of Azure services consumption. Our current cost optimization process is based on this research. We also improvise this process over the period of time by incorporating our lessons learned when we piloted this process, our lessons learned when we piloted this process with a few of our customers. So let's take a minute and look at our current cost optimization process. This process is a continuous review and is divided into 4 phases: gather, analyze, advise, and review. In the gather phase, the focus is on collecting the data of the current usage. We do that by leveraging our tools. These tools will be discussed in detail in few more slides. Once we collect the data in the gather phase, our focus then shifts to the analyze phase. Here, you want to examine and validate that the recommendations that come out of using the tools provided to you are truly applicable to your specific environment. The third phase is where you deploy the recommendations to optimize your Azure spend. The last and the fourth phase in cost optimization process is review. In reality, even though I'm saying this is the fourth and the final phase, it literally could be the first step that you do to continue this rhythm of business. In this phase, you really want to see the deployment of your recommendations and the results of taking those identified opportunities reflect in your savings. To have a sustainable long-term savings, we highly recommend that this process is performed to have a sustainable long-term savings. We highly recommend that that this process is performed at a cadence that works the best a cadence that works the best for your business. Now that we understand the process of cost optimization is 4 phases, let's see how we really do the calculation. How do we get to the savings part? To optimize, you really have to focus on 3 key areas. Our process is based on these key areas and the guidance is built around here. So the 3 key areas are: number 1, reduce the waste; number 2, move up the Azure stack, meaning if you're heavily invested in infrastructure as a service model, then you really want to start thinking about maybe moving into platform as a service, or even further up in software as a service. So that's what that second key area is. And then the third and the final key area is engineering for the cloud. In other words, what we want you to do is start thinking cloud native productivity. So if you have newer workloads, you're designing application services for the cloud platform, then you might want to consider, can that be done through cloud native technologies and the usage of Azure DevOps, because when you start leveraging Azure DevOps, you're really basically creating a pipeline, and these pipelines really streamline the entire process and reduces the overhead that you typically see in an on-prem DevOps environment. My colleague Jonathan Reed. We are thrilled. My colleague Jonathan Reed. We are thrilled
about cost optimization. Thank you. About cost optimization. Cost optimization. Thank you.
Thank you.